EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A run once more with Blue. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
180! What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's another 40.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Regular. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, the goal with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
They're going to go right back to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Vikings.
A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Minnesota. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. York is good on the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7.
Cade York to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught. It's Damian Pierce. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Komet. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, Blue.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Now Mayfield. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Real. What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
180! Hey, alert! Hurry! Hurry, hurry! Dot!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Blue now on the zone read. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Again, it's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's third and 8.
Point it right. 180!
Man in motion is Smith. Here's Mayfield. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
9 yards.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
A run on first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
180! What's up?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Alert, alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
16 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Yellow!
They'll run out of the gun. This is White, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Khalil Mack. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A give. Here comes Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
This is Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Baker to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. Looming.
It's 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On third down, Mahomes. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's to Waddle again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's 2nd and inches at the 49ers' 39-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Will McDonald on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's Taylor Rapp bursting in to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 29-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jimray DK now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Man in motion is Smith. start this on the ground with blue. The ball comes out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Run.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Real. Set. Watch out.
On play action, Mayfield. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Minnesota. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's blue. Phil Managoli is coming. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A run once more with blue. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks today.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 8.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 10 yards.
Jonathan Allen. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. They need one right now. Third and long. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Vikings. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
49ers 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with Blue. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Up, up! Regular, regular, regular! Done!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
180!
On 1st down, here's Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Third and long. The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
Pistol, pistol, pistol.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Pistol, pistol. 180!
Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
San Francisco.
Man in motion is Smith. On the handoff, Blue. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, 49ers. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the 49ers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he will not attempt to return, so this will... come out now to the 35-yard line.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. 15. Double up.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
10 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Mahomes back. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he is going to have a Vikings first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
They've got
line.
all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Into the hands of Pickens. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Good. 180. What's that?
A run with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and 10.
What? Kings.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hurry.
Man in motion is Smith.
Hurry.
Slot man gonna move in motion left.
Kings. Regular. Done.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one swung out to Blue. 17 yards on that play. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 17 yards.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under